You are divinely chosen. From the moment of your existence, there was a plan for your life, a purpose that is far greater than the ordinary path most people walk. The world may not always recognize your value, and circumstances may attempt to make you feel small or insignificant, but your life has been set apart. There is a reason for your unique abilities, your experiences, and your presence in this exact moment of time. Understanding that you are chosen does not mean life will be free of struggle. It means that every challenge, every season of waiting, and every setback has a purpose. It is part of a greater design, a divine orchestration that is beyond what you can see. Knowing this truth invites you to approach your life with intentionality, faith, and confidence. You are not here by accident. You were created for a mission that only you can fulfill, a destiny that aligns with your deepest passions, your talents, and your spiritual gifts. Begin to recognize that even in moments of doubt, the fact that you exist and breathe is proof that you have been selected for a purpose. Being chosen also comes with responsibility. It is not merely a title or a feeling. It is a call to live intentionally and to honor the potential that has been placed inside of you. Your thoughts, your decisions, and the way you respond to life's circumstances shape how you move toward your divine purpose. You have been placed in a world filled with distractions, opinions, and influences that can make you question your worth or divert your path. The awareness of being chosen empowers you to stay focused on what matters most. It reminds you that your life is not simply about existing or surviving, but about walking into the fullness of what you were created to do. Every relationship you form, every skill you develop, and every opportunity you embrace can serve as a stepping stone toward fulfilling your purpose. This is why it is essential to cultivate a heart of discernment, to recognize when something aligns with your calling and when it does not. Faith becomes the anchor for understanding your chosen status. When you encounter obstacles, delays, or confusion, it is faith that keeps you grounded, reminding you that your life is moving according to a higher plan. Doubt and fear are natural, but they are temporary shadows compared to the certainty of being selected for a divine purpose. Embracing this truth transforms how you approach each day. You begin to see that the ordinary is actually preparation, that the unseen moments are molding you for the extraordinary assignment ahead. You are not bound by limitations. You are empowered by divine selection to rise above circumstances, to impact lives, and to shine in ways that resonate beyond your immediate surroundings. Knowing you are chosen is an invitation to live fully, to step boldly into your destiny, and to trust that every part of your journey has been designed to bring you to where you are meant to be. Timing is everything, and your life is unfolding according to a perfect divine schedule. The seasons you experience, whether filled with joy or challenge, are not random. They are preparation for what is coming. There is a higher wisdom guiding each step, orchestrating events in ways that you may not yet understand. Often we look at life and wonder why things are delayed, or why our desires do not manifest as quickly as we hope. These moments can feel discouraging, but they are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, and to align yourself more fully with the purpose that awaits you. Understanding that timing is divine shifts your perspective from frustration to faith. You begin to see that every delay is intentional, that every waiting period is a season of refining. This preparation equips you with patience, wisdom, and resilience, which are essential for the responsibilities and blessings that lie ahead. Trust that the process, though unseen, is leading you to the right place at the right time, and that nothing in your life happens outside of this perfect timing. The current season, no matter how uncomfortable or uncertain, is molding you for the next chapter. You may feel stuck, overlooked, or impatient, but these moments are not wasted. They are shaping your character, deepening your faith, and strengthening your resolve. Think of it as a period of quiet preparation, where unseen forces are positioning you for breakthroughs, opportunities, and encounters that will align perfectly with your destiny. It is in these moments that you cultivate trust, build endurance, and learn to rely not on your own understanding, but on a higher plan. Life is rarely linear. It unfolds with layers, each one serving a purpose. The more you recognize the importance of your current season, the more you will understand that even the challenges are blessings in disguise, teaching lessons that will serve you when your time to move forward arrives. Patience is not passive, it is active faith in the assurance that your life is being directed toward what you were created to achieve. Faith in divine timing requires letting go of the need to control everything. The desire to rush, to force outcomes, or to compare your journey to others can cloud your vision and create unnecessary frustration. Embracing this season as preparation allows you to focus on growth rather than anxiety, on learning rather than longing. Every experience you encounter, every trial you endure, every moment of waiting is intentional, designed to equip you for the opportunities that are perfectly aligned with your purpose. When you trust in this timing, doors open at the right moment, people enter your life at the right time, and the resources you need appear exactly when you require them. Understanding that God's timing is perfect brings peace, clarity, and confidence. It transforms waiting from a period of uncertainty into a sacred process of preparation, and it reminds you that your next season is already in motion, unfolding exactly as it should. The place where you are today may feel small, uncomfortable, or even limiting, but it is not without purpose. Every circumstance, every environment, and every season of life is designed to shape your character and strengthen your faith. It is easy to look at others and see their freedom, their opportunities, and their success, and to wonder why you have not yet arrived at the same place. Yet your journey is unique, and the current season is carefully orchestrated for your growth. Limitations are not failures, they are lessons. They teach patience, perseverance, humility, and trust. Even when life feels restrictive, the very boundaries around you are shaping your spirit, preparing you for the responsibilities and blessings that lie ahead. Each day you endure, each challenge you face, and each moment of uncertainty is a deliberate step in the molding process. Your faith is refined not when life is easy, but when you choose to trust in God's plan despite discomfort. The place you inhabit now is a workshop for your soul, a sacred space where your abilities, character, and faith are being strengthened to carry the weight of your future destiny. Understanding the purpose of your current environment transforms how you experience it. Instead of frustration, you can embrace growth. Instead of doubt, you can choose faith. The walls that seem to confine you are actually protecting you from moving too quickly into a season you are not yet ready for. The limitations you encounter encourage introspection, teach discernment, and develop resilience. Your current challenges are not obstacles to block your progress. They are refining fires, forging the qualities you will need to walk in alignment with your purpose. When you recognize that every hardship carries instruction, every delay contains wisdom, and every restriction serves preparation, you begin to navigate life with clarity and confidence. Your spirit becomes stronger, your heart more attuned to divine guidance, and your mind more disciplined to see opportunity within limitation. Faith plays a crucial role in this refining process. It is not enough to simply endure. You must believe that there is a divine reason for every circumstance. The struggles you face today are the seeds of your future strength. The restrictions you feel are temporary, but the lessons they impart are eternal. When you trust in God's design, your current situation transforms from a place of frustration into a place of purpose. You begin to see that your environment is not a prison, but a classroom, not a setback, but a setup. The more you embrace this perspective, the more you will grow in wisdom, patience, and spiritual maturity. Your faith deepens, your character strengthens, and you are prepared to step into the place where your gifts, influence, and calling can flourish. Limitations are temporary, but the lessons they teach are permanent, guiding you to become the person you were created to be. Change is rarely easy, and resistance is a natural part of the human experience. When you sense that God is moving you from one season to another, it is normal to feel fear, hesitation, or uncertainty. Your mind clings to familiarity because the unknown is intimidating. Yet, this resistance is often the very barrier that must be overcome to step into your destiny. Divine relocation, the movement from where you are to where you truly belong, requires more than awareness. It demands trust and obedience. Trust that the guidance you are receiving is perfect, even when the way forward is unclear. Obedience means stepping out even when you cannot see the entire path. The journey is not about comfort or certainty. It is about aligning yourself with a higher plan, knowing that the outcome has been divinely orchestrated. Every step of faith, every decision to move despite fear, positions you to receive the blessings and opportunities that were meant for you from the beginning. Resistance is temporary. The results of obedience are eternal. When you resist, you delay the fulfillment of your purpose. Every hesitation, every clinging to what is familiar, keeps you from entering the place you were created to occupy. Change may feel uncomfortable, even painful, but it is essential for growth. Divine relocation often involves leaving behind environments, relationships, or habits that no longer serve your calling. These transitions are not arbitrary. They are intentional shifts designed to align you with your destiny. Recognizing this truth allows you to see discomfort not as punishment, but as preparation. Your willingness to trust and obey, even when your understanding is limited, is what separates those who merely exist from those who fulfill their God-given potential. Obedience in this season is the key to unlocking new doors, encountering the right people, and stepping into opportunities that are perfectly aligned with your purpose. Faith strengthens your ability to embrace change. You may not know what the future holds, and the path may seem unclear, yet trusting the divine process allows you to move forward with confidence. The call to relocate is not a suggestion, it is a directive designed for your ultimate good. Obedience is not passive, it is an active choice to align your actions, thoughts, and decisions with what has been ordained. Resistance may whisper doubt or fear, but faith speaks louder, reminding you that the Creator of your life knows what is best. Every moment of trust builds your resilience, strengthens your spirit, and prepares you for the fullness of your calling. The process may be uncomfortable, but the reward is immeasurable. Divine relocation is about moving in faith, surrendering control, and trusting that every step will bring you closer to where you were meant to be. Letting go is never easy, yet it is a necessary step to step fully into your destiny. There are places, relationships, and patterns in life that have served a purpose, but their season has passed. Clinging to what is familiar can feel safe, but it can also hold you back from experiencing the fullness of the life you were created to live. Divine relocation requires release. When you let go of what no longer aligns with your purpose, you create space for the blessings, opportunities, and people that are meant to accompany your next season. This does not mean forgetting your past or denying the lessons you have learned. It means recognizing that your growth demands movement. Every relationship that drains your energy, every habit that limits your potential, and every environment that confines your spirit must be evaluated in the light of your calling. True freedom comes when you release what is not aligned with God's plan, allowing your life to be guided by purpose rather than comfort. Resistance to letting go often comes from fear of the unknown, fear of loss, or fear of failure. These fears are natural, yet they are not your guide. Your faith must outweigh your fears. When you release old patterns, relationships, and places, you are not losing something. You are making room for something greater. The process of letting go strengthens your character, refines your judgment, and deepens your trust in the divine plan. Each act of release is a declaration that you believe in what has been prepared for you, even if it is not yet visible. Growth and destiny rarely coexist with stagnation. The life that awaits you requires courage, decisiveness, and a willingness to step beyond the familiar. Every person, place, and habit you release becomes a stepping stone toward your ultimate calling. Letting go also teaches patience and discernment. It forces you to evaluate what truly matters and what aligns with your purpose. The act of release is not passive. It is an intentional choice to trust that God's timing and plan are perfect. As you move forward, doors will open, opportunities will arise, and relationships that are meant to be part of your destiny will naturally align with your path. What you leave behind will not follow you, but the lessons and growth gained from the past will empower you to thrive in the next season. Every release is a sacred invitation to step into what you were created to become, embracing your calling with confidence, faith, and courage. When you finally release the weight of what is holding you back, you experience freedom, clarity, and peace. Your focus shifts from survival to purpose, from fear to faith, and from limitation to potential. The life awaiting you is greater than what you leave behind, and every act of letting go is a necessary step to claim it. Trust the process, release fully, and walk boldly into the destiny that is already prepared for you. The path may require courage, but the destination is perfectly aligned with your purpose, calling, and divine plan. Divine relocation is not just a change of place or circumstance. It is a transition into a season filled with opportunities, blessings, and responsibilities that are perfectly aligned with your calling. When God moves you from where you were to where you belong, every aspect of your life begins to shift in preparation for what is ahead. Opportunities that once seemed distant or inaccessible now appear as doors opening at exactly the right time. The blessings you have been waiting for are no longer delayed. They begin to manifest in ways that reflect your faithfulness and readiness. Alongside these blessings, new responsibilities emerge, not as burdens, but as invitations to grow, serve, and step fully into your purpose. These responsibilities are evidence that you are trusted to handle greater influence, impact, and authority. Recognizing that divine relocation brings more than comfort or convenience allows you to embrace the fullness of what is being prepared for you. It is a reminder that the movement is intentional and purposeful, designed to position you for lasting impact in alignment with your calling. Every opportunity that accompanies divine relocation is a reflection of the preparation that has already taken place in your life. The skills, knowledge, and lessons gained in previous seasons are now being applied in meaningful ways. What once seemed ordinary or difficult now becomes a tool to accomplish extraordinary things. The people, resources, and situations you encounter in this new season are perfectly aligned with your purpose. You are entering a space where your gifts and talents can flourish, where your faith can be exercised, and where your influence can expand beyond what you ever imagined. Divine relocation is a call to recognize these opportunities, to step courageously into them, and to respond with integrity and purpose. Your willingness to embrace these openings determines how effectively you can fulfill your destiny. With blessings and opportunities come responsibilities. Divine relocation does not simply place you in favorable circumstances without expectation. It equips you to handle the calling that accompanies the position. You are entrusted with influence, stewardship, and decisions that affect not only your life, but the lives of others. The greater the blessing, the greater the responsibility, and the more opportunities to impact the world positively. Accepting this responsibility with humility, gratitude, and faith ensures that you are ready to honor your calling. Resistance or fear should not prevent you from stepping into this season. Every blessing is accompanied by the guidance and wisdom necessary to navigate it successfully. When you align with divine relocation, you enter a cycle of growth, purpose, and provision. You see the manifestation of God's plan as every opportunity, blessing, and responsibility converges in perfect timing. This season is not merely about change, it is about elevation. It is a call to recognize that the life you are moving into is a reflection of your preparation, faith, and obedience. Every door that opens, every task entrusted to you, and every blessing received is a step toward fulfilling your divine purpose. Embrace it with courage, walk in faith, and step confidently into the calling that has been prepared specifically for you. Challenges and delays are often the hardest parts of life to endure, yet they are not indications of rejection or failure. When you feel stuck, overlooked, or delayed, It does not mean that God's plan has failed or that your destiny will never arrive. These seasons are not denials. They are part of the divine preparation necessary for the right time and the right place. Life has a rhythm that is intentional, and your journey is unfolding according to a perfect design. Every challenge you face, every obstacle that seems to block your progress is shaping you, refining your character, and teaching lessons that cannot be learned elsewhere. Delays are a divine strategy, ensuring that when you arrive at your destination, you are fully equipped to handle the blessings, responsibilities, and opportunities that await you. Understanding this truth transforms frustration into faith and impatience into trust, allowing you to walk through adversity with hope and purpose. Delays and challenges also serve to strengthen your faith and resilience. They teach you to rely on God's timing rather than your own understanding, to trust in the invisible guidance that is directing your path, and to recognize that the journey itself has value. Each setback is not an end, but a preparation for something greater. Your character is being shaped, your patience is being refined, and your perspective is being elevated. By embracing this season with faith rather than fear, you begin to see that obstacles are not barriers but stepping stones, and delays are not denials but alignments, positioning you to enter the right place at exactly the right time. Every challenge you face now carries within it the seed of growth, the opportunity for learning, and the preparation necessary to fully embrace your next season. Faith plays a crucial role in navigating these seasons. When circumstances seem to stall, when doors remain closed, or when progress appears slow, it is faith that keeps you moving forward. Trust that the timing and placement of your life are intentional. Challenges do not define your future, they refine it. Delays allow you to assess, strengthen, and prepare, so that when the right opportunity arises, you are ready to step into it with confidence, wisdom, and strength. The right place, the place you were destined to be, requires preparation and discernment, and delays are often the tools that cultivate both. Understanding that challenges and delays are part of the journey brings peace and perspective. You stop measuring your life by speed or comparison and begin to measure it by growth, readiness, and alignment with your calling. The obstacles you encounter are not denials of your purpose, they are confirmations that your journey is intentional and guided. Trust the process, endure faithfully, and continue walking forward. The right place is not only waiting for you, but it is also being prepared for you, and every challenge you face is shaping you to thrive the moment you arrive. Faith is the foundation for embracing the transition from where you are to where you are meant to be. The journey of divine relocation is rarely simple, and the path may not always be visible or easy to understand. Faith allows you to trust in the unseen, to believe that every step, every challenge, and every delay is part of a purposeful plan. When circumstances seem uncertain or the future unclear, faith anchors you, reminding you that you are moving according to a higher wisdom. It is through faith that you can look beyond your current limitations, beyond what the world sees, and focus on the promises of your destiny. Trusting the process is essential because the movement you are called to is not based on human timing but on divine orchestration. Faith transforms fear into confidence, hesitation into courage, and uncertainty into peace. Patience is equally vital in this transition. Divine relocation cannot be rushed. Just as seasons unfold in their appointed time, your journey must progress according to the rhythm of preparation. Patience allows you to endure waiting periods without frustration, to remain steady when progress seems slow, and to accept that each stage of your journey is necessary for your growth. Waiting is not wasted time, it is a season of refinement. It is during these moments that your character is strengthened, your insight deepened, and your readiness enhanced. Patience is active faith, the ability to remain steadfast, trusting that the right opportunities, relationships, and resources will appear at the perfect time. By cultivating patience, you maintain peace in the waiting and position yourself to move forward with confidence the moment the season shifts. Perseverance completes the trio of qualities essential for embracing this transition. Challenges, setbacks, and obstacles are inevitable, yet perseverance ensures that you do not give up before your destination is reached. It is the determination to continue moving forward, even when the path is difficult or the results are not yet visible. Perseverance strengthens your resilience and aligns your actions with your calling. Every act of endurance, every decision to keep walking in faith despite trials, prepares you to fully receive the life and opportunities awaiting you. It turns struggle into strength and trials into testimony, demonstrating that your commitment to purpose is unwavering. Faith, patience, and perseverance work together to guide you through the movement from where you are to where you belong. They are the keys to navigating uncertainty, overcoming fear, and embracing the divine plan with confidence and courage. By trusting the unseen, waiting with patience, and moving forward with perseverance, you align yourself with the destiny that has already been prepared for you. The journey may require sacrifice, discipline, and focus, but the rewards of obedience, growth, and fulfillment far outweigh the temporary discomfort. Step boldly, walk faithfully, and embrace the transition, knowing that you are being guided to the place where you truly belong.